Alright, so we tried doing this live, but my internet is too shitty, and this is my third time recording game one. But I'll try to be as thorough as the last two times. Anyway, gonna post this to YouTube for anyone to watch. I'm reviewing one of Rick's games because I think covering Bowser will be good for all of the Bowser players, and I picked Rick because Rick was the highest finishing Bowser. So I assume he'll have the cleanest play, and it'll be the most effective to review. Um, Here we go with game one. Turn down the volume a little. Hopefully this is good enough. I can't hear it on the VOD. It looks like it's a little louder than my mic still. Alright, so this first exchange, Rick just fucks me up. Rick is really good about being patient and neutral. He doesn't give up free stuff very often. So he pressures me at the beginning with a really good option, gets 11%, sees me come in with a dash attack, doesn't run into it, just perfect reaction. He runs backwards to avoid it, turns around, gets me with a side B. So right here, this is in my opinion a little bit of a mistake, but not that big. Rick should right here be pressuring me by doing a up tilt under platform. He would have easily had time to do it. Let me just show you if I can get the speed. I needed to learn the speed hotkeys, but anyway. So let's run this back one more time. So he gets the flip. So right here, he even drifts forward. He could easily run under platform and do up tilt. But he runs back. But he gets the punish anyway. But if I played better, I could have avoided that. I use my double jump like an idiot. I air dodge. Rick reads it. Gets the jabs. Okay. So we're going to put this back in regular speed while I run it back. So here's a big boo-boo. I know it can be tempting to try and jump out of combos, but I read Rick's jump here and I just get free combo extension off of it. Now maybe falling, if he fell to the ground, he would have been able to do get up attack or something, or he could have just teched the ground and rolled away or rolled forward to get out of the combo. But instead he jumps and it gives me a combo extension. Gotta be careful about just like jumping out of habit. So here's a move that I taught Rick at this tournament, and then he turned around and used it on me. So I fall using DK back air, which is, I would learn later in the tournament, a really bad option. But I was hoping to get a light hit on him and knock him to the side and then follow up with a dash attack. But I miss. Uh, Bowser's up smash has armor, so even if I did hit, he wouldn't have reacted to it. And he just gets free up smash kill from me playing lazy right there. So same play again. Why not? Why do anything different if I just keep fucking it up? Just doing fire breath at the corner, letting me run into it. So that was almost a catastrophe. If I played this better, this is definitely a habit lots of us need to break. But Rick uses jump. And if I had played this better, if like my forward air was close to hitting, but if I had just used neutral air, I could have knocked him away. And then he wouldn't have had a jump, he would have been completely fudged. Oh, let's see. Just a good combo by Rick. Right here. So there's the tilt on the platform that I was talking about. Rick uses his up tilt more than the other Bowsers, so that's why I'm pointing this out. But up tilt can cover like full platforms. Look at how beautiful that hitbox is. So let's see. So Rick's about to do it. He sees me fall down to the platform. I am getting up. I have absolutely no choice but to get hit by this. The hitbox covers the whole platform. Just beautiful hitbox there. So that gives him combo extension. Oh yeah, and I talked about this in the first video, so let's go back. So he gets that. I don't know why he runs away here. In my opinion, he should have assumed that he was going to hit that up air and then jump up to platform and then try to jump up and challenge me with an up air because his up air is a lot easier to hit than my down air. But instead he lets me come back to platform for free basically. He does try and hit me with a forward air, but he had way better options. Everybody knows to be more careful about using their down B and down air after this tournament, so I'm not going to go over that. He uses down air here, and I run right into it. I literally just jump, and I don't use a move. And I just let him hit me with this. So that was... Like, he gets a kill off of it, but I don't recommend using your down air in neutral like that. So this should be a kill. Thankfully, I don't get 3 stocked in our first match. And I still get hit by the flame breath. I drop that combo. Man, Bowser F tilt, so good. I think Rick, maybe it was turning nerves or something, but usually he goes out for a forward air here. Maybe I was too low, never mind. He went for the 2-frame forward tilt, it was fine. I wanted a spike there and I just blew it so bad. Okay, side B. So side B is a great option when people are shielding a lot. So Rick knew right here I was just standing in shield a lot, and then I roll, so I'm gonna be right back in my shield again. He just calls it out really hard. Then gets a good back air. So this is a call out again of my bad play. So he hits me off stage. And I have all this stage to work with, and I just fade right into him. Bad. Good work by Rick on that one. There's a reason why he won by 2 there. Hold on. Gotta respond to a text message. Okay. Sorry. This one starts off... This one's a quick match. So I get a big combo on Rick here. Nothing he can really do about it. Oh, I blow the wedge guard. So this I watched... I want to go through it just again because I'm salty about it. I want to see if I ever use my double jump. So here's single jump. Forward air whiff. Just swinging at nobody. Rick gets me with a nice up air. But my gamer instinct says kill him. So I stomp his brains in, and I don't understand why I don't have a jump. Swear I only jumped once there. I've watched that like 5 times. But anyway, we both lose a life there. So one thing Rick is really good about doing is transitioning from aggressive to defensive. So you'll see he gets hit and then he starts trying to dodge out. See, so right there I hit him once and he throws out a couple air dodges afterwards. And then he rolls. I hit him again and he rolls out again. He makes sure not to just like let me combo him, you know? Alright, here, let's talk about this. So, this is a tendency lots of players have. Myself, I mean, I pointed out how I died because I just kept drifting forward earlier. I saw this when I was doing John's VOD reviews. I saw this with Danny and Clint. Is lots of people will just think, just hold the controller towards center stage and always drift towards center stage. But in this case, there's no reason for Rick to do that. Like, he's just drifting to me while I have control of it, he uses a double jump, does an aerial while I'm not even actionable to jump. So this is just free. I should have just up smashed him right here, but I don't use my up smash much. So I'd go for a combo. Missed the second hit of it. Well, yep. So this is a pitch perfect example of a bad recovery. So I'm charging my punch. Rick should know because I'm in an animation that it was safe for him to go to ledge. But instead he recovers high, but there was no threat of me coming out to spike him whatsoever. So he recovers high and just gives me free smash. And I whiffed the first one, and it's such a bad recovery option that I had time to do 2 smash attacks there. Okay, and we'll talk about this too. I mean, this is a good play by me, but I went over this in detail the first time, so I want to talk about it again. So while it may look cheap as fuck, so I back throw him. We'll watch this at slow speed. So he jumps. So right here, if you see, so I jump up. I'm prepping this. I'm prepping this for exactly what I pull off. And he uses his jump. I start my forward air. So if Rick wasn't, this is probably nerves, but if Rick wasn't thinking, I gotta get on stage, what he should have been thinking was, Kevin's trying to spike me. So his reaction, instead of starting his up B here, should have been to fall back down. Wait for this hitbox to come out, and then do his up B. But instead, he goes right into my trap. And the Nintendo gods send him straight to hell. One more time for the people. So this is a 0 to death. Block a dash attack. Get the grab. Read the jump. Kill him. Classic. That's a classic maneuver. So just be sure when you're off the edge to pay attention. The lesson here is to pay attention to what your opponent is doing. Don't just think, I gotta get to the ledge. Don't just hold to center stage. Think, okay, DK is jumping in the air, and he's gonna try and spike me. How should I react to this? That's what you should be thinking. Because Rick had enough time to react to this, but in his mind, he was probably just trying to get through me to stage. Which is fine, but there's better ways to go about that right there. And that's a general lesson to try and avoid getting dunked. Obviously, if you watch pro matches, you'll see pros get dunked too. It happens to everybody. Everybody gets a good dunking every once in a while, man. Alright, game 3. This is the last one that I reviewed when my stream was not working. So, I think this one starts off with just some pretty heavy neutral. Again, I already pointed this out earlier, but Bowser up tilts are super good on platform, or when your enemy is on platforms, always a good option. So right here, in my opinion, Rick is taking advantage of my aggressive nature. So I hit him a few times, he gets a get up attack. But then once Rick starts winning here, he just lets me come to him, and he starts throwing out hitboxes to like punish my mistakes. So I give him a bunch of free damage here. Again, I just run right into that, but that's because I'm bad. I also shouldn't have gotten caught by that, but whatever. Sometimes you just get caught by the lucky stuff. I wanted the finish on that so bad, holy crap. So that was something I tried to do, or I got off earlier, but for some reason it didn't work that time. The timing wasn't the same, I guess. But he gets the random forward smash on me, even though I did the correct option. I just didn't time it right. So here what happens is he goes for a combo extension when it isn't true, and he gets punished for it. And that won't always happen. I did some drifting here in the air to make it work out that way. So he throws me up straight up, and I drift down this way. So I don't get hit by the first wind up of his neutral air, and my back air trades. And then right there, I did the wrong attack, but if I had done a different option, Rick was dead. He should not have recovered on stage there. He needed to go to ledge. But I fucked it up, so he got away with it. Goes for another random up smash in the middle of the stage. Or not up smash, forward smash. And, I mean, lots of Bowser's get kills off of that, so... Sometimes you just gotta let it rip, you know? So this was probably a reaction from getting spiked last time. I just threatened the attack, and Rick, like, panics, does an up air, dies for it. I'm choosing some pretty bad options in neutral, letting Rick get like those down airs and stuff that shouldn't be hitting me. But so right there, I don't know what happens. I don't know why he suicided, cause he had percent advantage, so that's like a really bad decision. Oh, maybe he was trying to hit that platform. Okay, and then he just overdrifted. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I see. Well, don't suicide by accident, boys and girls. Oh, that was lucky hit by me. So I'm not sure if Rick could have done anything in here, because I'm just comboing the shit out of him. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I just win a couple neutral trades, actually. So it looked like, just in general there, Rick should have been shielding more. I don't think he shielded that whole life. Let's see. Let's run it back. He's on stage for a lot of it. Or not on stage, in the air or off stage. Oh, he shielded for one frame there. And then he tries to trade with me in the air here. Not the best decision. And then he lets me fall to the ground for free. That was the mistake. Then I get him. He was using a get up attack a lot too, and if you see, I punished that a bunch of times. But yeah, I usually am reading tournament winner, which means jumping onto stage. In Melee, they call it tournament winner. Or get up attack. Those are like the two easiest to cover. Lots of people cover roll in, because it has like the easiest to react to and longest lag after you get on stage. But yeah, I don't know. Just unfortunate there for Rick. Alright, so it's 2-1 in my favor right now. He started that game off with a lead too. I just lit him up, I guess. See there, so he drops it. He does get shield up, but he drops it somehow. But this is, I just think that down air is not that great of an option, unless your opponent is doing something laggy underneath you. That doesn't kill? Okay, maybe that will. Okay, so let's run this back here. Let's see this a little bit. So what you should do in this knockdown scenario is you can run up and then shield and wait for them to do their whatever they're gonna do, and then you can react from that. But Rick tries to pick me up off the ground and I just time it so that way I do get up attack at the same time. But if he shielded, he could have shielded and then grabbed me after he blocks my get up attack. So then it just, here's that scenario again of Rick just holding towards stage. He uses his double jump. Now he's in a really bad situation, but I end up missing the edge guard. Then he just whiffs a side B. Nothing wrong with going for side B there. See, is that the same thing again? I probably would have used jump there too, but he didn't really have to. But he was in a bad situation no matter what. He ends up winning this one since we go to game 5, so he must do something insane. Oh, I know what happens. You guys are in for a treat for last stock of this one. Okay, so he just beats me in the middle of neutral here. So I think I mentioned this earlier, but Rick is really patient, good neutral. He doesn't give up too much stuff for free. He's going for the back air just to finish me there, but usually he's good about running in and out of neutral and making sure he's not just giving up hits. He makes me work for stuff a lot. So he's been doing that to me all match, is runaway fire breath, and I'm finally beating it every once in a while. Playing really aggressive on him right now. I'm feeling myself. Okay, and then I just get wrecked by a random forward smash. Ooh. Okay, let's see that. Good option by Rick there. And then, oh, and I fail to punish. He gets a good aerial, and then goes for the worst recovery option possible. Watch this. He lands literally on top of me, but I just blow it. I should have been able to hard punish that. See? So there's the down air getting hard punished now. So I've made some adjustments clearly in this match that are starting to beat out some of Rick's options. Ooh, but this back air, this is new. I don't know. I think he killed me once in the other matches with it, but he gets 2 of them right there. That was me just being lazy, it looks like. Yeah, so I do the same thing right there. Just recovering to stage, double jump with no attack, and just give up a free death. Watch out, kids. Watch out. So I get a good combo here. I want the finisher, but I just totally fail it. Miss a back air somehow. Do nothing right there. Alright, watch how I lose this. So that was a really good play by Rick. Anyway, next match. Alright, game 5. So anyway, I expect to see the adjustments that I've made during this match play out a lot more during this one. Catching him with a lot of those forward smashes. Damn, that was just savagery. Let's see. So now you can see I'm the one playing patient. I'm letting Rick come to me. I just wait for him to roll in, get him with the side B. Oh, what a good option by Rick. So he hasn't done this all match, and he just catches me with a side B out of nowhere. Straight through my attack. Great change up there. Man, I'm whiffing those forward airs on the side too. Okay. So he does that side B again. It's working right now. Of course, keep doing it, you know? Oh, whiff a grab. There it is again. Hold on. So I literally die off of this. He hits me off stage right here, and I just jump right into him. I jump, no attack, nothing. I just give up a free death right here. Bad. Bad play. It's a lesson for everybody. And then I miss the ledge. So it just becomes even more free. Just real bad play by me right there. Man, drifting straight into his forward airs. Remember how I said I was being patient at the beginning? Ooh, that was... I've been going for this call out a lot during this match, and it worked right there. So there's another situation. Let's see. So Rick goes off stage, uses his jump, just jumps right into me, uses his forward air, gets uppy, and just goes right into me again. I got 40% off of that, and if I wasn't bad, I would have gotten way more. But I whiffed 2 forward airs in a row. That down air, I think it hit me and I got the punish? Ah, okay. Rick whipped for roll away and I ended up punishing that. So, really smart by Rick in this match. I don't know if DK has any tools that can challenge Rick's forward air, and so he's using it a lot in neutral, and it's almost always working. Oh, goes for the side B. He did that to me twice in this match, and it did not pay off for him that time because I didn't run into it. He tried for that 2-frame again. So I think right here, Rick usually goes like fall off stage forward air and then jumps back. That would have been a lot better of an option. This 2-frame, it's a 2-frame. It does work, but it's hard because it's a 2-frame. Oh no. Okay. So I killed him earlier, if you guys remember with that. But he reacts to it better this time. Let's see it again. So this time, he throws out an attack, but he also doesn't just jump straight back to stage. He actually jumps towards ledge, which was a lot smarter. Oh no. Oh, unfortunate way for that to end. Sorry, I don't think I was as insightful as the first 2 times, because I already did this twice, but hopefully you guys found this beneficial. This was a slobber knocker of a match. I love watching me and Rick play against each other. But yeah, this last part, he just gets comboed. Just gets DK'd to death. 2 uppers, 2 back airs. We go into neutral, he loses the neutral. See how I said that forward air was winning him all night? And then I actually do a forward air that works against it. And that ends up being the death of him. I don't know why he air dodged there, but he wouldn't have survived much longer anyway. I was coming out there for the edge guard. Well, that was fun. Is there one where I play Captain Falcon Bowser? No, we don't want to see this. I want to see if me and Rick play in pools, and I've got it recorded. Rick and J Mini. No, I don't have our pools matches. They might be on Rick's, or we might have forgotten to record them. Oh, I know I get a cool combo on Rick in one of our pools matches, but it doesn't appear to be here. Alright, well, I hope you found it beneficial in some way. I was a little more nitpicky on this one than with John's, but I tried to point out some stuff that a lot of us generally mess up that I think were good examples. I also didn't want to point out a lot of the stuff that I messed up or I feel like I should change, because I don't want to give you guys free tips, but there you go. Hope you enjoy it.